Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, as there's been a lot of new information out there in regards to Eminem, and now even Kanye West is in on the action. That's got many excited, including Eminem fans, based on an older report that could finally come to fruition. We also have more from Kxng Crooked, who name-dropped Eminem and Rakim on Schea, a song he dropped recently that's over 4 minutes of straight bars, and he followed that up with a recent live stream where he addressed a misconception in regards to his stance on Eminem. There's a whole story here that links to the Schea song and more. And before we dive in, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So we'll start with the rumors from a couple of days ago that stated that Eminem was in the Universal Music office in LA and met with Kendrick Lamar. And as usual, as with anything related to insider info, there was a lot of doubt with takes like this if you remember. M won't leave Detroit for anything, not even for a music video. You think M gonna leave for a meeting? Nope guys, sorry. But the source was confident that the insider was right, that Eminem was in LA, and fans on social media were in for surprises hours ago. This dropped on IG from the DOC. Eminem draped the DOC and his daughter in a recent photo that validates the rumors, and it dropped with the caption, "What in the after mathematics is going on over here?" And this puts a new spin on the Eminem and Kendrick Lamar meeting in regards to what it points to. Hence reactions like this. Eminem and Kendrick on Dr. Dre's next album basically confirmed? Some think the same on Reddit, for instance. The three legends looking good. I guess a 2021 Dre project is really coming together. And more reactions point to that LA rumor, so M really is in LA, which got this response. M does not leave Detroit if not for big business. And takes like this validate the earlier rumor even more, since that claimed it was at Universal Music with Kendrick Lamar, so big things expected. Now while this was on, more info was out about Eminem's upcoming album from another insider who's been revealing information in line with others about an Eminem album, and it goes, Eminem's album was planned for October, but it was handed in this month, so that's where the rumors stem from. In my opinion, it will release soon. Now this is in line with the other insider that claimed Eminem's upcoming album is releasing in less than 10 weeks, and it's important to bear in mind that the Reddit insider that teased that a music video has been completed clarified, "By the way, I'm not hinting at a July 23rd release, so don't get your hopes up." And that video is believed to be for Eminem's upcoming album, so still on course for less than 10 weeks away. With that said, some now believe this. Okay, so on 23rd we will get Grip's album with M feature, but Shady Records gonna be criticized a lot for this. Why, you might ask, and it's in relation to promo, but another user dropped a suggestion. Or just the song. Just the song makes a lot of sense since recent DMs show Grip's response change about the album release. The user asked, "When album, bro?" His response is soon this time compared to a previous DM when he dropped 22nd. So maybe just a single with Eminem this weekend first to promote the album before it's released is not out of the question. Now back to the insider's claim that Eminem's album was originally planned for October. A user reacted with, "Okay, can M calm down? I want quality over quantity." And I chuckled after I saw this, and here's why. Between 1999 and 2004, Eminem was involved in projects like the Slim Shady LP, Dre 2001, MMLP, D12's Devil's Night, The Eminem Show, 8 Mile Film, 8 Mile Soundtrack, Get Rich or Die Trying, Encore, Loyal to the Game. Did I miss any? And the thing that slowed down that initial work rate was addiction and later family responsibilities. So you see, one could even argue that it's when he takes long breaks that he gets panned on his return. Happened with Relapse and Revival, but what do you guys think? Before we get to Kanye West rumors, that's also piqued the interest of Eminem fans. On Kxng Crooked's new song Schea, he name drops Eminem, but first, you might be wondering why the title Schea, and he explained it briefly in a recent live stream.
I just thought it was really important to do Schea because a lot of people don't know his story, but if you go and watch the documentary Man Child, the Schea story, you'll find out he was one of the greatest to touch a basketball, you know what I mean? Like, he was a monster on the court, and sometimes they was hating on him, you know what I'm saying? And I see some of those parallels between his career and my career, you know what I mean? So it made sense, and plus he played for Long Beach State, you know what I mean? So that's the city right there. It just all made sense. It was perfect alignment.
And that explanation links to how he addressed how people in the industry refuse to mention his name, hating from the sidelines when they know he's got it. And I quote the lyrics, "I guess that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you're in Eminem's top 10. Those who follow Crook on social media already saw him speak on this before Schea dropped in tweets like, "For some strange reason, certain industry rappers have an issue with saying my name when the art of lyricism is being discussed." We went into this in more detail in a previous video, and this time in the same livestream he clarified a misconception that people may have on his stance on Eminem. Check it out.
I'm in Eminem's top 10. Is M in my top 10? Of course. Eminem is in my top 10. Before I got on Shady Records, M was in my top 10. You gotta understand, I'm a writer. I take this very, very seriously, just the art of writing, before it even turns into a song, before it even turns into a video, before it turns into a performance. I take the pure art of writing very seriously. I'm passionate about that. So when I listen to somebody who I can tell is a Jedi on that level of a Marshall Mathers, then you know I gotta elevate him into my top 10 just based on his pen work. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, him is in my top.
This is a common misconception that Crooked cleared up because back in 2019, when he dropped his top 5 on Twitter, it can change at any time, but for now it is Tupac, J, M, Rakim and Cube. He was attacked by the mob for putting Eminem in there. In fact, after a user claimed that the only reason he included Eminem was because Eminem was his boss, he had this to say that time: "How the F is M my boss? We haven't dropped an album on Shady in 7 years. Where the F does this angle come from?" Funny how Eminem fans get the bad rap, but when Eminem haters start going in, they get even OGs like Crooked confused with their logic. And this new clip is one to add to the archives for the future. Moving on to the next part of the video, a few hours ago, rumors popped up about a Kanye West album set to drop this Friday, and some select few have reportedly listened to the album already. For instance, Justin tweeted, "Kanye played his new album for me and Katie last night in Vegas. Man, listen, the album is light years ahead of its time, and the bars sound like he's broke and hungry, trying to get signed again. Any artists who plan on dropping soon should just push it back." And Eminem fans were also quick to pull this up. A user states, "If we're hopefully in a wins marathon, we'll probably see a new Marshall verse this week." The user links that tweet to the previous Kanye West tweet where he thanked Eminem. "Eminem, thank you for rapping on the Dr. Dre remix of Use This Gospel. I have always loved and respected you, and I'm honored to have you bless this song. It is also Northwest's favorite Kanye West song of all time," and other threads alike have popped up. A while ago, Kanye hinted at an Eminem collaboration, and now after his album's listening party and talks of a New Year album coming soon, maybe M will be on it. But since this is Kanye, no one knows anything right now, and on the threads about the possibility of this, there are responses like this: "Nah, it was for Jesus is King, this is Donda, 2 different projects," and another adds, "Does anyone actually think he's gonna drop this Friday? I know he said he was gonna drop Donda a while back, but he never did. He released the cover art and everything." But as usual, if some rumors check out, it won't be long now as we are already in the second half of 2021. Share your thoughts below, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.